In the previous video, I explained how you can use the Cost Explorer view to compare your current cost plan to the defined target or budget for the project by looking at the various cost groups and checking what the status is as compared to the budget for each of the cost groups. Now you can do the same thing by having two versions side by side, so you can check what the impact is of a design change on the budget status. So it may be the case that a change in the design made the cost go over budget for a particular group of costs in your project. We'll do that by activating two versions side by side in this video.
During this video, we will use the Cost Explorer view set again, and we'll use the target comparison mode to compare the current cost status to the defined target. After comparing the current cost version to the target, we will add a second version to the comparison to see how the status compared to the budget changed after going from a baseline version to a version 1. With Cost Planner open, let's start by creating a new version, and we'll call this version the baseline version for this project. And after that, we'll make some changes in the unit rates for piling labor. Let's crank that up to 80, and then add another change for Rodman. Let's make that 70. And after we make that changes and the price increase, let's save that version as version 1 in our database. Now we have two versions, and with that we can start the Explore Cost. We already defined the target costs, and we're going to use the Compare to Target or Cost to Target view mode in Cost Explorer. Let's select the target version that we have prepared, and then let's select the first version, which was the baseline cost plan, and click outside the box to activate that. See that for the baseline, the cost was within the budget. It was a green color. And when we select the second version, or version 1, you'll see that there is a second shape that is introduced in the Cost Explorer view. The square represents the older version, and the circle represents the newer version, so version 1 of the cost plan. And we see that it went from green to yellow, so from a within budget situation, we went to at risk, represented by the color yellow. There's also some red colors over there, and by drilling down in each of these cost groups, you can see how the cost changed just because of that two changes that we made in the labor rates in the cost plan. Of course, when you select one of the nodes, the cost group is highlighted in Cost Planner, and you can further drill down to find out where the changes are exactly made. In this video, we first created a baseline cost plan and then made some changes in the cost plan. We then started the Cost Explorer and selected the Cost to Target view mode using the target cost that we had set up in video 2 of this level. After reviewing the status for the baseline version, we activated the second cost plan version that we called version 1 and reviewed how the cost status changed after going from the baseline to version 1.